I guess some things take longer for me to learn, and I don't know. So I'm thinking on manifestation, self empowerment, getting over the humps. You have something you want to achieve, you have something you want to do, you have something you want to accomplish. A friend asked me recently, how do you stay motivated? So I'm sitting in the church today, and I had recorded this a couple of times trying to think of how do I say this. And then they were singing a song, and the singer was vamping out on he decided, decided, decided. And then that's what I realized. I think I'm going to choose that word. What do you think it means to decide you're going to reach your goal? What do you think it means to decide you're going to achieve that dream? I'm wondering if deciding is easy or if it's hard. And so right now I was sitting here and I was thinking about one of my favorite things to do. The first Sunday in November, the first Sunday of November, is to go to the New York City Marathon and cheer on the runners, right? And I remember hearing one time that mile 20 is actually the hardest part of the race because all of your storage, your energy storage, your glucose storage, all of it is used up. And now you're pretty much running on fumes from 2021 to 26.2, right? And then I get there, I miss the elites. Sometimes I see the elites, but there's a huge gap between the elites, the people who finish the race in 2 hours, and then the rest of the people. There's this big, giant gap. So I'm usually there when the people are coming in 4 hours, at the end of 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, 5 hours, etc. And they're struggling. That they want to achieve is hard as heck. Their body feels like it's suffering. They're struggling in every single way, shape, form. But they tend to catch up to us. I'm in a huge crowd and we're cheering and we're shouting out names, reading the names on their shirts, their jerseys, and we're encouraging them the best way we can. But there's going to be a gap probably between us and the next crowd. And you see some of them pick it up and try again. You see some who it's all gone. Everything that they had to run is gone and they're just walking. You see some needing medical attention. You see some just stop, catch their breath. You see some dance with the music. It's you, we might have a goal. We might have something that we're trying to achieve. And just like those marathon runners, it's going to be a challenge. And one time I heard someone say, especially when it came to manifestation, you set your intentions, you put it out there in the universe and you let it go. And then you let the universe know that you are confident and it's coming. Well, okay, I'm going to share something about myself here. What I'm really good at, what I'm expert at, is negative thoughts, is negative scenarios that don't even exist, is defeatist thoughts, is just quitters thoughts. I'm really good at that. I'm so excellent at it. I can imagine scenarios like boom. But imagining my success, that's harder. So when I was sitting there in church and I was listening to the lady sing, he decided, he decided, he decided. What does it take to decide that I'm gonna accomplish this? What does it take for you to decide? What does it take to decide I'm going to achieve that goal? Sometimes we focus on it's just never going to happen. It's been so many years. We don't know. You know that story of Michelangelo. Michelangelo. He's chiseling away at a stone, a piece of stone, and someone said, "Hey, what is it that you're sculpting there?" He said, "I'm not sculpting anything. I'm just freeing the angel inside." It's there. It's right there inside of us. It's just the part that we have to, maybe not you, maybe you've got this. The part that I have to work on is deciding to follow through, deciding it will work, deciding I will accomplish that, deciding the tides will turn in my favor. And as I decide, go ahead and continue preparing for that victory. I don't know. Something I'm just thinking about. I hope it resonates. I hope I'm making sense. I can only hope. Have a great day.